Hello and welcome learners on SWAM portal. I am Tamim Ahmed, working as an assistant professor in Department of Computer Engineering of Zakir Hussain College of Engineering and Technology, Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh. This is module number 13 of the 4th week. In this module, we are going to discuss about the calendaring tool, concept and educational uses. The objective of this discussion is to introduce the calendaring tool and familiarize the audience to use in day-to-day activity of educational system. After completing this module, you will be able to understand the calendaring concept and you would realize its benefit. Further, different available tools and software will be introduced to you. In this discussion, first we will discuss calendaring concept and its mechanism. Then we would see the features of the calendar and calendaring tool. We would discuss its benefits and power. We would see the list of tools available for calendaring. Then we would share some good practices followed by the conclusion of the talk. Can you imagine the number of words and the sentences we speak each day? How many of them are the promises? I am not looking for the phrase especially stating I promise to do this or do that. A promise for somebody could be only by saying I will definitely do something, or I am going to do that, or I will send you soon, I will call you back, or just words like soon, never, or a yes or a no could be a promising word. Even silence at some occasion is a promise, which means you are accepting to do this with your silence. A promise for somebody could be only by saying I will, but unfortunately our mind does not have the capacity to remember each word we say and its associated action that would require fulfilling them. But fortunately a calendaring can help us in keeping promises and undertakings. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, a calendar is a chart or series of pages showing the days, weeks and the months of the particular year or giving particular seasonal information. From another source, dictionary.com, any of various system of reckoning time, especially with reference to the beginning, length and division of the year is a calendar. The definition are most suited to the wall calendar that could have additional the marks for holidays and some spaces for notes and appointments, etc. This organization could serve for social, religious, commercial and administrative purpose. A calendar may also be bilingual or could provide information of more than one type of calendar system. The calendar system are broadly classified in the categories as solar calendar, lunar calendar and lunisolar calendars. Solar calendars are synchronized to the apparent motion of the sun. An example of the solar calendar is the Persian calendar. Lunar calendar are synchronized to the motion of the moon. An example of the lunar calendar is the Islamic calendar. Lunisolar calendar are based on the combination of both solar and lunar reckoning. Examples includes the traditional calendar of China, the Hindu calendar in India and the Hebrew calendar. There are many other type of calendars that includes arithmetic and astronomical calendars. Now, calendaring software. The calendaring software or the tools are the electronic version of the discussed wall calendar. Here in software version of the calendar we have much more than the wall calendar. It is easy yet much more powerful and having many features and facilities that provide an ease in our daily personal and professional life. The additional features a calendaring tool may provide are a facility for appointments, contact list or the address book for collaboration and communication, feature for recurring events like birthdays and anniversaries and similar kind of events, the reminders, the provision to show the availability, facility to publish calendar like export and print facility. Customization is another feature and many other features of time management software is also the part of the calendaring tool. Nowadays, the calendaring is inbuilt feature of a smartphone and email servers. Some examples are Mozilla Sunbird, Windows Live Calendar, Google Calendar or Microsoft Outlook with Exchange server. Now, have a look at the list of the features a calendaring tool is expected to deliver. First, and the foremost important thing is to show the timeline. The timeline depicts the date and the days of the week. Further, a day may be divided into hours. One can schedule weeks, days and hours for different purposes. The calendar will show the availability according to the schedule. It further gives the way to collaborate with others to follow the schedule, like the appointment, meetings and other, for which it could have contact list or the address book. It gives the way to fix an appointment that may require an attachment of its detail. Fixing an appointment is not enough. A good calendaring tool must have conflict resolution mechanism and its associated action for corrective measures. Reminder is another feature of the calendaring tool. Reminder could be for your appointment, or it could be for an event, or for the recurrent event, or for any kind of promises you make to accomplish. Recursive event individually is itself a feature that is supposed to be supported by the tool repeatedly on an interval of time. The example of recursive event are birth dates, anniversaries and annual celebration, etc. Other features of calendaring tool includes the way for publishing and sharing. This may require export-import facility, a printing facility. Customization is another feature of calendaring tool that could have email, reminders or alerts. The benefit of using calendaring tool is to see all the events and busyness at one place at a glance, by which you will be able to see your free time and the busy time as well. You will be aware about your schedule, works and appointments. This will help to schedule a new event without compromising another already scheduled one, or even you can prioritize them according to the need and occasions. You need not to worry about the deadlines and the task and the promises, as the automatic reminders and alerts will reach you on time to help and recall you to instantiate the task. On a whole, it will help in your day-to-day activity at workplace and support the professional integrity. The list of all calendaring tools is very long. Many are inbuilt with email servers. The most commonly used calendaring tools are Google Calendar, Microsoft Outlook, Windows Live Calendar, Apple Calendar, Microsoft Exchange, TimeTrade, IBM Notes, Silverline Calendar, Appointment One, Calendar X, and there are many others. Now, one can ask how it is different from a to-do list. So, the likelihood of getting anything done on time is more in calendaring, as calendaring tools have features for deadlines, estimation and management, collaboration, provision for reminders, and many other additional features that makes it different. A to-do list is just a small segment of calendaring mechanism. So far, we have discussed many features and benefits for planning and calendaring that are actually the part of time management system. And being in the field of teaching, you might have referred some books on time management, and you must have listened the famous saying in common people that everything you ever learn about managing time is a complete waste of time, as it does not work. So I have listed down a few good practices at one place below. Number one is to schedule all the work and prioritize them, that is, assigning time for each work, including the most important and the one for you and your family and for your happiness. Number two, scheduling work is not enough to ensure its accomplishment. Schedule the interrupts as well that you cannot avoid. Sometimes they are the part of the life. When you are supposed to work and a task is to get done, place a do not disturb sign, block disturbance including the one from your social network and internet world. Do not overprompt for all your calls. Do not answer all your calls and emails just because it is ringing and an email or SMS alert is popped up, as your SMS and emails can wait as well. Now, I am going to conclude my talk with a remark to remember that it is impossible to get everything done, and you cannot make everyone happy. Make a trade-off between what you should and what you should not, and remember 20% of your activity is productive that produces 80% of your results. Thank you for patient listening. Thank you very much.